sometimes the shifts do take a little bit of getting used to. When we are faced with things which really do challenge the way we've seen the world and the way we've operated in the world, unless we're very trusting, then there's likely to be a little bit of a tug of war, which is completely natural. So I wouldn't be seeing it as a inherently negative thing. I think, give yourself, give yourself a little bit of time to mull over what we've spoken about, and so long as you can reassure your physical mind that it's got the control it wants, because that's what the physical mind wants. The physical mind just wants to feel secure. It wants to know that it's not going to die and it's not going to be out of control. And so, I mean, all that I've said up to now, you could argue, is a reaffirmation of the control which the physical mind desires. I've told the physical mind that it's got not only a gear stick and a steering wheel and an accelerator, but it's also got a brake and a handbrake. Up to now, this past few weeks, maybe it didn't realize it had the handbrake. I've told it it's got a handbrake, even more control. So.
Yeah, that's good. So that's a really good point. It has, I'm going to write that down. The physical mind has more control.
Yeah, more control. It doesn't have any less control. It has more control than it did about half an hour ago.
Only if it takes in the new configuration.
Yes. Exactly. And so if it really wants to survive, it will adopt this. If it really knows what's good for itself, it will adopt this and run with it, and it will support you in this.
Yeah. Because I was also thinking to myself, well, I created this reality of this job that at this point in time didn't really need me, but is still been forced to pay me anyway because I rang. So that's half of me saying that, and the other half saying, ooh.
Well, again, it's just it's that reassurance. Everybody wants to feel reassured that they're going to be safe and secure, especially the physical mind. The higher mind, not so much, because it's got the bird's eye view and it's got that whole holistic perspective of integrated systems and timelessness. So it doesn't concern itself in the same way that the physical mind does. The physical mind obviously has a job to do. It's here to keep us safe and existing and surviving in this reality. And again, like I said, the best way to placate the physical mind is to allow it to feel comfortable, is to reassure it that it's going to be okay if it adopts this new idea. And once it does, it will perpetuate that new idea, and you'll get back that reinforcing loop that is built into belief systems. So that's all it is.
That's really.
It's no big deal in terms of you don't have to have a massive long conversation, although you could go into the state and do the practice which you have had up to now, which is you talk to these different aspects of yourself as you've been in that contemplative process, and just have that conversation and see what you get. And physical mind is intelligent and it knows what's good for itself, and if you can be persuasive enough and compelling enough with your message, then it will happily adopt it.